Wow.
So back again with another video, posting out as much as we can, trying to get as much information out there, trying to make 2022 the
We're
year
trying
of
to
Lalas brothers.
compete with other strongman channels.
This is going to be
Yes, a healthy competition.
healthy competition. No, but we're trying our best to make sure that 2022 is going to be a good year for Lalas Brothers. Obviously, the more we post, the more it gets out there.
Yes, the
and
more we're going to help sport as well, I believe.
So hopefully in the next couple of months, you'll see a lot more interesting videos, a lot more guests, a lot more collaborations.
And there's more and more information coming out from the strongman sport as well when it comes to competition, the dates, the all the events and stuff like that. So.
So for instance, the video that we're going to be talking about today, we found out on the Giants Live Instagram.
Yeah.
And the topic of the video today is going to be the World Log Lift Challenge and the Deadlift Championships in 2022. On the 26th of January 2022, on the Giants Live Instagram, they announced that the World Log Lift Challenge and Deadlift Championships will return for 2022. The World Log Lift Challenge is going to be event 1 of Europe's Strongest Man 2022, which is going to be on the 2nd of April. And the World Deadlift Championship will be held on the 6th of August 2022. Yeah, it was last year that Byron Bibby got the invitation to do the Log Lift Championship, but was he stuck in France? Remember there was something like that last year that he couldn't actually go, and made it apart.
He couldn't come because of the, you know what?
Yeah, with the
Yeah, so at the moment he holds the record for the log and axle.
Yeah, so for the log it's 229 kg. Yeah. Which broke the record that Big Z had, which was 227, which was he lifted in 2015, and the axle record is 217.
217.
I think he broke Eddie Hall's record.
He tried that so many times, but eventually four attempts he had, and eventually he was able to get it.
Amazing. Two records in the summer. Just
so I want to see him compete probably this year as well. Hopefully,
as part of like a general strongman event, if you know what I mean. Well,
I don't like. Will he ever compete, or he'll stick with just shoulder pressing?
Just static pressing.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like that's like, obviously it's only one thing. But I have seen videos before that like he's well able to compete.
No, he's quick. He's fast for the size that he is. He's very fast. He has good yoke. He has decent stones. But it seems like his main focus at the moment is
record setting.
Just record setting for overhead. And I don't know what's his plans in the future. Hopefully he'll decide that he's done with it. Now he holds the records. I don't know how many people can come close and challenge him for these records, but
like at the moment for overhead, the main two are Graham Hicks and Luke Stoltman.
I can't see anyone else.
As well, that's from say the strongman scene that's currently there.
Is there anyone else? Not really. No.
I think they're mainly the two say main focus, shoulder focus, kind of strength athletes.
Yeah, but there's no one who's a younger guy who's coming up, like because he's Iron BB. He's pretty young.
Oh yeah.
He's 20,
late 20s?
Yeah, late 20s, yeah. So he still have a lot of time to get back into like proper strongman competition and just leave these records on a side and just
compete properly,
compete and establish himself as a good strongman in general, like you know, not just being a one-trick pony in a way. You know?
So, say Byron Bibby last year when he broke the record, he joined the list of very good overhead pressers. You had like Zydrunas Nabiscus, Eddie Hall, Graham Hicks. Luke broke the British record last year.
221. Yeah.
So again, only 10 kg off the record. Not even 10 kg. 8 kg off the record. So well able to do it. I think.
He had some issues with his shoulder. So is that fully healed up, or is it like?
Could be something that's niggling the back.
Yeah, so if it is, like, you know, so it's all this year will show how good Luke Stoltman is when it comes to overhead, and he was able to get better, you know, in the off season. That's a very interesting.
Which I think he had a bit of a break, not as much as you would in previous years, considering that they were competing all the way up till October. I know they said they didn't go to the Shaw Classic like we said in the previous video, but like they were competing in the Rogue Invitational in late October or November.
Yeah.
And they'll be competing now again in Britain's Strongest Man in February. So it's a bit of a time. Like.
A bit of a time. Like the professional athletes, they probably took a good, nice break, and then they're going back now into training heavy again. You know, and it's the competition is in the log one.
It's Europe's Strongest Man.
Europe's Strongest Man.
Yeah,
it's in
so I think
April.
so it's April 2nd.
Yeah.
I think it's in Leeds.
So I think Luke will be in pretty good shape, and he'll try to defend his Europe's Strongest Man title too.
Yeah.
And it depends on the lineup, but like he has an events, and he might have a chance of like defending his title and winning it again. You know.
Yeah.
You just never know.
Yeah. Be something. So. The next record-setting event that we have is the World Deadlift Championship 2022. That'll be held on August 6, 2022, and it'll be the first time that Giants Live will be held in Cardiff.
In Cardiff.
In Wales.
Oh, that's very nice.
Yeah, very nice. That was, as I was reading the information here, they were saying that it was the first time that Giants Live will go to Wales, and sure, I can't think of a better event.
There's a lot of good strongmen coming out of Wales, you know, so they're trying to grow probably strongman sport in.
So in my eyes, I can't see a better competition to come to Wales for their very first Giants Live.
That's a big competition.
That's
very big.
It's worldwide. Like it's not just a strongman thing. Like it's going to be powerlifters.
Is there a lineup?
There is no lineup.
There is no lineup yet.
Not as of yet. There's no lineup. No. However. It is like so the competition is still 7 months away, so there's a lot of time obviously for the lineup to be announced.
Yeah.
To see as injuries go on throughout the season who is available to do it.
Yeah.
But up for grabs again this year. I think there's $50,000 prize or £50,000 prize.
Is the overall
for
or
505 kg?
Oh, okay. That's nice. So last year they invited Ivan Makarov and Pavlo Nakoniechny. The last year's competition was won by Ivan Makarov.
Yeah.
He got like 470
I'll put it down. Put it down below.
He won that, and so probably this year he will be invited again because he's the champion of the last year. And what's the story with Pavlo Nakoniechny? I don't know.
Yeah, see
it's
that
for Giants Live to decide because there was some issues with him last year between him and Novikov.
Alexei Novikov,
yeah. So
no one obviously only the strongman competitors that were there know exactly
but it went kind of viral and it's not great for the sport. So I believe the Giants Live they were pretty upset with all the situations.
Yeah, so. It's not. Obviously, it's not like Giants Live could do anything about it.
It just happened in the moment. I don't think that they can do anything about it. But will they invite him again because he's really strong guy and he has a bright future ahead of the.
Still what, 24,
25, something like that. Yeah. Like big dude. Didn't really had a lot of injuries. He had only what biceps tear.
I think so.
That's about it. You know. And he was
capable deadlifter.
Yeah, he's like 455 kilos. That's his best pull.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So he
still have time ahead.
Still have time ahead. Yeah, but I don't know how they're gonna treat his behavior from the last year.
Yeah, which is understandable. But last year there was 7 men broke the 1,000 pound barrier, which is 450.
That is insane. 450. Yeah.
So there were 7 men last year broke 450 kg on the deadlift. When did you ever?
I never. Probably never. That goes to show how deadlift progressed so much, you know. And it seems like everybody now there's I don't know how many people in the strongman circus can pull 450. It's not bragging rights anymore.
No. But even
in the
strongman area, say it's deadlift is just part of it's an event.
It's just one event.
It's just one event. But everywhere, YouTube, in gyms, everywhere around the world, everyone knows what a deadlift is. And that's what I love about this competition is that it's not just strongman focused. Everyone that's involved in some sort of a gym will have their eyes on this.
Now the very interesting thing now is there's guys who deadlifting sumo. I think we should talk about that. We should.
Because the video can only be so long.
We include that.
Last year we had the deadlift suit.
Yes.
And now this year we're going to start off with sumo.
Yes. So will they consider inviting the sumo guys to that competition?
So you think it's going to not be conventional anymore? They'll just go for deadlift.
Yes, so because the competition is deadlift competition, so there's no like maybe they're gonna say, right, we're changing the rules and now you can start deadlifting if you want sumo style as well.
Yeah, just to get the number.
Yes. Is it fair?
No, it's not fair, considering that Eddie Hall broke the records in 2016, 500 kg, and then we had Haftor who did 501. Whether it counted or not, look, it's up to whoever it is. But say Haftor Bjornsson obviously did it in his home gym due to the fact what was going on in the world at the time, and he pulled 501. But look, some people say it counts, some people say it doesn't. So that's up for debate. But the thing is, like, if they're pulling conventional, now I know they're big, strong dudes.
So
like that, but
they should they should set up a different class then?
Yeah. I think it should be called, if they're going to set up a different class, it'll have to be said as,
because it's interesting, there's a couple of guys who actually can pull now, from what I've seen on the videos,
very
over
close
500 in sumo style, especially one guy, what's his name?
Jamal Browner. So like even we've seen a video went up on Instagram, or kind of went viral, that Jamal Browner pulled 483 kilograms.
And there's another guy who pulled 484.
So it's close to it.
It's close, and it's interesting to see what they're gonna do, but probably they're gonna leave it to just strongman and just a normal conventional deadlift.
But if you it's like I was saying, like if you're going into that kind of area of it, then you're going to have to split them into two separate groups. Like
but in powerlifting they don't do that.
Yeah, what I'm trying to say is that what are they going to say for Eddie Hall then? Like Eddie Hall's thing was that he broke the 500 kg deadlift. Are they going to say, oh, Eddie Hall broke the 500 kg conventional
deadlift? That's what probably, that's the only way to go about that, isn't it?
But it takes a bit of, like, what would you call it? Like, I don't even know what you call it. Like, it's up there. Like, you're taking you're taking the magic out. You're taking the magic out.
To me, I don't agree with it.
I don't agree with it.
So hopefully they're not gonna do that, and if they will, they're gonna give them a different category.
But it's like we say in every other video. Well, it's like we say in every other video. If say you at home, they're watching the videos, agree, disagree, comment down below. Let us know what you think. Because this is actually something that we have really been thinking about.
Especially now that these guys are pulling like 483, 484, and this Jamal Browner, he attempted 501 in the gym. And he was close enough, like, you know, so with a proper training he might break it, and then then you kind of have to count as a deadlift record. But is it
sumo? Is it conventional?
Way to say that it is a world record holder in the deadlift, or is it like, you know, that's where it's a bit of a grey area, it is.
But for us, we think conventional deadlift is.
But strongman, you're not allowed to do. There's no sumo deadlift in the competition.
So if it's not allowed in the competition,
so that's a period.
And the event is held by a strongman organization. It kind of has to be conventional. But look, it's open for debate. But in our eyes, just for you at home, what do you think? Do you think that the log lift will be broken in April? Do you think the deadlift will be broken in August? Do you think these deadlifts, or do you think these records will ever be broken? Obviously, at some stage in the future, they're going to have to be.
I don't think that Makarov can break 500. I don't think so. He already had his first, from what I see on his Instagram, he already had his first back injury.
Oh no.
He already had his first back injury, and
never good.
That's never good. Like, you know, like that's a sign that you already maybe reach your full potential, and I don't know. Maybe hopefully he might be able to. But I think in the last 2 or 3 years he attempted and he trained really hard, and now his body's like saying that.
It's affected him. Like,
So you need to a bit relax. You know, I don't know.
But besides the record even being broken, do you think that the 505 kg deadlift will actually be hit? That's the thing. That's a question for you at home. Me personally, I don't think 505. I don't even think 500 will be touched in August. So
I can't see anyone, based on what's going on now. I can't see anyone breaking that record. And all these guys, the big Instagram lifters as well. There was a couple of them popping up last year. And it seems like when it comes to competition, they just none of them couldn't deliver, or they said the backs were at them or stuff like that. So, you know.
So like we were saying at the start of the video, this was only put up on January 26th in 2022 on the Giants Live Instagram page. So basically there's no information other than that the competitions are going to be held. The log lift is going to be held in April and the deadlift championship will be held in August. So hopefully after Britain's Strongest Man we'll get some more information on the log lift, and then obviously after your Strongest Man in April we'll get some information on the World Deadlift Championship. If you can think of any athletes off the top of your head that you think are actually going to compete in at both of them, we'd love to know. Comment down below. We have a list in our head. We don't really want to say it yet so far.
No. Yeah, there will be more information after Britain's Strongest Man, I think, and then we'll go from there, you know?
Yeah. But like always, make sure to like the videos, comment on the videos, subscribe to the channel, share the videos, whatever it may be. More content coming. Like always, we'll see you in the next video, and peace out.
Peace out.